Bridge Masters. Today I want to talk to you about the latest tournament that was played last week, the Vanderbilt Cup, who is one of the four nationals that are played in the United States, one of the most famous tournament in the world, and it's very prestigious to win this tournament. It is a knockout. So there are the teams that are in a tennis like table, and they play with on each other knockouts. So knockout match, and there is a winner. The winner team has been the team Wolfson that has defeated in the final the team Barnal. Let's see some of the end of these two teams. They played for the Wolfson team. There was Moss, Gu, Garner, Wolfson, and then also were playing gold and the living legend Zia Mahmood. And for the team Bernard, there were Camille Bernard, that is a sponsor, and then there was Samantha Versace, and also another Italian player, Duboin Cima. And this final honestly was one way, because all the segments were dominated by the Wolfson team. We just in the second half, I was watching it the other day. It ended just at the end. They started to recover, give some lights, but for the remaining, it was a dominance by the Wolfson team. And let's see just some ends that moved a lot of points. I remember this end Bernal was a bit aggressive in the end. Just one diamond from South that has a very good end in the minors. Two diamonds with showing a two-sweeter. For me, I don't agree honestly on this two-sweeter. This is a 6-4. It's not a 5-4. So spades should have been announced. There was a double to show some points from Nord. Camille, since they were in a vulnerable situation, advantage, he tried to jump 3 yards, thinking maybe that Bernal had five cards. Sorry, I lost it. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry. And then it arrived at the 4 club best out. Bernal, not happy to have already bid 2 diamonds, he decided to raise to 4 hearts, and was doubled by Garner with king, with 4 cards in trump suite with the king plus 2 aces plus the partner that has opened the bidding. So this was a real disaster for Isovas that for the contact 4 by 4 tricks with 800 points. While on the disaster was completed at the other table, where Zia interfered properly with 1 spade, and after the opponents showed the strength with doubles and passed 2 spades, strong hand by Saud, Zia preferred to just quit his action, and then they landed to 6 diamonds, no Saud, but 6,000. These diamonds cannot be. There is no way to do it, especially after the lead of the king of spade by Zia that of course arrived at king of spades by Zia. So of course Zia is another level player. It's a legend. For people that don't know, Duke for Zia on the internet is a living legend. He's the most how do you say in English, extravagant, but also genius. Let me say, he's a genius. It's a real genius of bridge. He looks to know in advance what's going to happen in the end. So it's an amazing player. So this is just a sample of what happened. We will let me see other ends from the final segment. But the final segment, unfortunately, was a bit. Match was already decided. Even if they recovered the 27 points, they were still very far from Wolfson in the final segment. Maybe, for instance, I want to see this 6 hearts. Maybe it was a bit over. Yes, this is a bit overreacted. I think Versace did a miracle to maintain 6 hearts, because with the king of hearts out of position without the ace of diamonds, with all these values, with the void of nord. I don't see how we can maintain 6 hearts. Let me see, but it cannot be done. Even with this lead could not be done, so it means that there was some mistake from the defense. But typically this happens that when you this kind of contract that are a bit aggressive happen when you need to recover, so you start to overbid. To be honest, my experience, this does not work. You should try to stay end by end and try to get any opportunity. Stay aggressive, but not overbid. When you overbid, most of the time, what happens is that you lose bigger. This is my experience, but I see this happening every single time. For me, it's better to be more aggressive on the part score and try maybe to give a more aggressive double to the opponent, a more aggressive bid when possible to level of 3, between the level 2 or 3, than to try to overbid the slams. Anyway, this is just my opinion. Of course, these players are much more talented and experienced than me. Anyway, I'll see you to the next video on YouTube, and we'll try to make some tactics. Please write in the comments what you would like to watch in this channel. I will try to come to you. And if you are interested in playing bridge, just come in my community on Facebook. Thank you, and bye-bye.